Hi, this is Cindy. Today we're going to talk about what happened when I was 15 years old. Changed the direction of my life. Stay tuned. When I was 15 years old, my daddy's brother, just younger than him, contacted my parents and asked if he could come out to our house and talk to them one evening. He was a Pentecostal preacher and had a church across town, about 30 minutes from our house. He and my Aunt Betty, his wife, came to our home that evening. We all sat in the living room, my mom, my dad, me, my Uncle Pete, my Aunt Betty. My two brothers were somewhere, but not in the living room. He spoke to my parents and said that he was in need of a piano player for his church. He had lost his piano player. I'm 15 years old at the time. I've never played for a church before. He asked my parents if it would be possible for us to stop going to the church that we're going to and start going to his church so I could play the piano for his church. I was 15. I couldn't drive myself, so my family would have to go. That would be our new church. My mother had a real concern and said, "Pete, she's never played for anyone to sing to. She's only done recitals and piano lessons." My Uncle Pete stood up, came over and stood in front of me and took my hands in his, and he held my hands up before the Lord. I'll never forget it. He held my hands up before the Lord, and he prayed. He looked up to heaven. Now, mind you, my Uncle Pete had no musical ability. He had no musical talent. It wouldn't be like a prayer that God would take part of his gift and bless me with it. He had none in that respect. But he asked God to bless my hands and bless the music that would come from my hands, and that it would be anointed and that it would minister to people. And then he was finished praying. Well, from that point, we started going to his church. I started playing the piano for his church. I probably played the piano for his church for 15 years. And then his associate was starting a church 30, 40 miles from there and needed someone to play the piano for him. And by this time, there were 2 or 3 more piano players in my uncle's church, so it wouldn't leave him without one for me to go and help the other family. So from there, I went to that church about 40 miles away, played the piano for them for a few years. I have played in Baptist churches, I've played in Methodist churches, I've played in the Christian church, I've played for gospel singings, I've played for full gospel churches, I've played for charismatic churches, I've played for funerals, I've played for weddings. God has used the gift that He placed in me that I didn't even realize was such a gift. It is the love of my life to play gospel music. I've only done a cappella here so far on this channel, but I will be playing my keyboard and singing very soon. God is awesome. The rest is history. God bless you.